Welcome back to Glass Half Full. I am your host, Tamara, better known as CoverGirl23 on Instagram. Please, first things first, click the subscription button. Link, hello. Click to subscribe to my channel for any upcoming episodes. You'll have links in the description for anything that I use, and then you'll also have descriptions of the products that I use. So please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. But today, it's so epic because it's Brandy Takes Down Monica Day. Yes, I said it. Brandy Takes Down Monica Day on Versus tonight at 8 p.m. on Instagram. And before the epicness goes down, we are going to be making my type of sangria, which is a red sangria, and I think it's just phenomenal. Hope you're making it with me. Let me know what you think. If you aren't making sangria, let me know what you are drinking today. Let me know what you're drinking for this Versus, because I know you're going to be listening. So if it's just wine, if you're drinking some tequila or this or that, let me know what you're going to be drinking. Click on the comments, let me know. But we're going to get into how I make my sangria and why I make it a couple of hours before. So I'll see you guys after. Hey guys, all right, here we go. We're going to start mixing. Like I said, I have this Roscato. And then I also have this amazing Apothic Crush. Now this is very strong. Even though it's a red blend, it's very, very strong, but it's gonna make our sangria that much better. So what I like to do actually is start with my brandy. I don't start with my wines because I like to know how much brandy is actually in my sangria. So this is just a nip because of the size of the container that I'm using. It's not that wide and it's not that tall, so really a nip of this, if not less. Yeah, a nip should be good. Yeah. That should be okay. I'm hoping. Then I like to add my fruits after my brandy because I want to see how many, not only do I want to gauge how many I can fit, but I also like the wine to hit it. That way, once it soaks up all that wine, it's going to be so delicious. So I love green apples, so I tend to put more of those in my sangria than anything else. Yeah, that's enough. And I don't really like too much acidity in mine, so 1 or 2 oranges is great for me. So this is how I measure. This is how I measure my wine. Let's go ahead and double pour. And I'm gonna let that be top. So I have an equal amount. You see some of the acidity and everything from the wine, and then a lot of it is kind of boiling up, but it's going to be delicious. And the Roscato creates its own bubbles anyway, so it does kind of look like soda when you're mixing it, but once it all comes together, it's going to be great. I'm going to try to stir this. I forgot the top is so tight. I'm going to try to stir it. Wish me luck on that, but I'm going to stir it so that the brandy can actually mix in with the wine, because you do want to make sure that you get an even flow of the brandy, but you really don't need a lot, honestly, because if you have 2 wines, or wine period is already so potent, so you really don't need a lot of that high alcohol. You really just want to get the sweetness and the tannins to get in with that brandy. That's really what makes the sangria so great. Like I said, you have your fruits. This is actually enough fruit, but I do love how my green apples taste in the wine, so I'm going to add a little bit more. And yes, I'm listening to Brandy because she's going to win this, okay? I love Brandy. Love her. So, I love the green apples. And I'll just eat these once my sangria is gone. It's going to be so delicious. But that's basically it. That's how you make 2 types of sangria. If you want to use 2 types of wines, you want to double pour because you want that even playing field. You don't want more of either one of them because they're great alone. So you really want them to combine and give you a great taste for your sangria. So because we have a couple of hours before Monica and Brandy, I'm going to let this sit in my refrigerator because it's going to be chilled and no ice is going to be needed. So that's the best way to enjoy sangria, is chilled. Please don't put ice in your sangria. That is just the worst thing you can do. So there you have it, a very simple sangria mix. It's so going to be worth it. Trust me, I've heard raves about my sangria, and now you know my secret. Well, I didn't share everything. But now you know how I prepare my sangria. For the most part, I always use two types of wines. I always do a red blend and then I do a sweet wine. So even if Roscato is not your flavor, you can do a sweet red and then a red blend, and it's going to pair perfectly. So use your favorites, or you can use my recommendations, but let me know what you think about my sangria all together. I think it's great, but maybe I could use something a little bit better. If you have a better recipe than me, please share it. Please share in the community. I'll see you guys next time, because the next time I'm going to gloat. Brandy's going to win this. So I'll see you guys on the next episode. Thanks.